Hello everyone and welcome to Crochet Day by Day. My name is Nadej and today I want to talk to you about the 23 things that I want to make in 2023. By the way, Happy New Year. I know it's past the middle of January now. That kind of went pretty quickly. I took a mini break and just needed to rejuvenate, work on some projects, and just have some fun. Also, check this out. I made this sweater. I've been making so much stuff. I made this sweater, I made another one like it with the same pattern, different yarn, and a shawl and a couple other things. If you are curious to go check those out, you can look at my Instagram. And of course, as always, I will be recapping everything I make for the month at the end of the month. So stay tuned for that. If you like those types of videos, be sure to subscribe and let's go ahead and get into it. Now, some of these makes are paid products, so I'm going to purchase some patterns. Some are free and some I'm going to have to make up myself. Now, this list is in no particular order. I am just going to go ahead and show you on my phone. I'm going to record it for you so you can see what I'm looking at and we can just go through it that way. Again, no particular order. This is just how I saved these photos so I can share them with you. So first things first, there's this cardigan. Now, this cardigan is from Three Bird Nest and I saw it in my Instagram feed and I decided that, okay, I can just make this because it's $92 if you want to purchase it. So I figured I would just make my own. I'm going to try and recreate it. I don't have the yarn for this specifically, not like the same size anyway. So I am going to have to purchase yarn for this, and I don't want to have to purchase a ton of yarn this year because I have a ton of yarn. I'd like to get through my stash a little bit. So I'm going to try and make this really nice cardigan. It's like oversized. It has really pretty colors with it. And I am just obsessed with this cardigan. I've been looking for days to find just the right yarn, the right size that I think would work. And I have to make up my own pattern. This looks like it's a knit style pattern. So I'm going to have to get creative and see what I can do. Maybe some Tunisian crochet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But this is going to be on my list of makes that I want to do this year. Next is this poncho. I saw this on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I'm always on there pinning everything for crochet. I'll go ahead and link my Pinterest down below if you want to go look at it. There's a lot of random things in there, of course, but my crochet board is massive. So I saw this this poncho, and it's just a scrap poncho, like from scrap yarn, and it's a purchase pattern on Etsy, so I'm going to definitely purchase this. And I'm really excited because this year I do want to make a poncho, or a couple, really. I want to make some ponchos because they're just fun, they're easy, and they're warm. I mean, I know we only get so many cold months out of the year, but this one here looks a little lightweight. And I think it would be good for like springtime. So I wanna go ahead and make this poncho. Next is this poncho. Now this is more of like a wintry poncho. It's oversized. It's a purchase on Ravelry, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a purchase. I'll be sure to link all of this stuff for you guys as well that I can find that's linkable, so you can make them too if you're curious about them, or you just want to look at the pattern, of course. So I want to make this poncho, and it's just oversized. It looks perfect, it looks fun, and it looks sort of easy because it's like a bigger stitch. So I really want to give this a try to see if it's something that I'll like or can make, and I really love the long oversized items right now. I guess I should say that most of the stuff that I want to make this year is actually garments outside of the traditional blankets and things like that that I already am doing. So I'm going to be making a lot of newer things that I haven't done before. That's kind of my goal, is just to kind of spread my wings in the crochet world. Next is this sweater. It's called the Vienna sweater, and I believe it's on both Ravelry and Etsy. So it's a purchase product, and I just want to make this like oversized turtleneck. I figured I would make it in like a pink color. I have a whole bunch of yarn, of course, but I kind of wanted to make it like for Valentine's Day or something like that. and have it as kind of like a nice fun oversized sweater. This is really pretty. I like the design, the pattern, the stitch. It's just really appealing. It could be the yarn, so we'll see, but I'm going to definitely purchase this pattern and make this sweater. Next is this sweater. Now, I have this yarn that I'm going to use for it. It's called Sequoia, and I've been wanting to make this sweater actually for a really long time now. So looking at this and then this yarn, they look sort of similar, so I'm going to make this sweater kind of slouchy, relaxed with this yarn. And I'm actually really excited because I think I'm going to try and make it like this month or next month. I'm working on so many things, but who isn't, right? So I'm going to be making this sweater. And then I'm going to have to find some kind of pattern or create my own for this sweater specifically. I've been wanting to make this since last year, so like gray with this neon yarn for the collar and the cuffs and the ribbing at the bottom. This is going to be fun and interesting, but I'm learning a lot with a lot of different patterns and how to kind of create my own, which I'm still learning, of course, but I want to give this a go because I really like this color scheme. And maybe it won't be this like neon. Maybe I'll find a different color. Maybe I'll mix it up. I'm not quite sure, but this is something that I'm going to have to create on my own and is a major goal that I would like to have for this year. Next up is just a nice V-neck sweater. This is kind of a slouchy V-neck sweater. I want to make something like this with this alpaca twist. I just really like this yarn and I don't want it to go to waste. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. So I think what I'll do is this V-neck sweater with that because it looks fairly simple. I believe it's by Crochet by Carrie. She has a lot of really helpful tutorials on YouTube that I like to follow, and I think there's probably one for this too. So I'm excited to give this a try and make a nice warm sweater, maybe for Valentine's Day, something like that. We'll see, but V-neck sweater is up next. Then we have this sweater, the Homebody sweater. This is just another relaxed kind of pattern crochet sweater that I'll give a try with something. I don't know what yarn to use yet, but I really like this style. I like the slouch look, so I want to give this a try as well. And just kind of, I want to make so many sweaters, maybe because it's still cold right now. I just want to make all the sweaters. That's probably going to change the warmer it gets, but really want to make this sweater too. I think it'll be a fun garment to wear. Next up, a hexagon sweater. Now, this is just a photo to show you what it is that I want to make. Now, I saw this two-toned mood hexagon cardigan. I think it's by Wickedly. I forget. I'll link it down below. I'll link her Instagram if I can, or just her Addie down there so you can find it. But she has this like mood hexagon cardigan with one side bright colors and the other monochrome. It is so cool and I would like to recreate it. It looks like she does custom make them, but it is a little pricey, so I figured I would just kind of try to make my own, and that'll be a lot of fun for me because I can expand and make this hexagon cardigan, which I have been wanting to make as well, and it'll have that, you know, flowy kind of grandma stitch that I really like. So definitely planning on making this at some point. This isn't, I think this, yeah, this is the one that I'm looking for. Next is just a ribbed cardigan, a knit-like cardigan. I have some yarn that I want to use for this, and I just kind of want to have more. I kind of want to make my own wardrobe. Like, it's fun and cool to buy these items at the store, but I'm finding a lot more value and gratification when I make my own stuff and can wear it like this. I love this sweater. I love it. It turned out amazing and it fits me so well. So just a knit-like cardigan like this one. I'll definitely be making this pattern. I believe it's from For the Frills which she does have a YouTube channel as well, so I'll see if it's on there, because I would definitely like to make one for myself. Next is this two-tone cardigan, or what does she call it? Stripe blocked cardigan. It's basically, oh, the back panel and then the front and the one arm are all this yellow color, and the right front and arm are the stripes. I don't think I'll do this color scheme, but it really did catch my eye. I really like it, but I want to make this because I think it's really cool and it's different, and I haven't seen stuff like this before, and I just found it on Pinterest, of course, but I really like this, so I'm going to make a cardigan like this as well. Lots of cardigans, lots of sweaters. There's more than that, I promise, but these are the things that I have in mind that I really want to make this year. Next up is, we're getting into the lighter garments here, is this like lightweight lace cardigan, which would be good for spring, and I think like early fall, and I just really like how pretty this is. Again, not sure what kind of yarn I'll use for that, what color specifically, but I have a lot. I'm sure I can find something. So this is gonna be another cardigan that I'm gonna make, but it'll be a little more lightweight. Next is this one. Let me zoom in here a little bit. So this cardigan is just like a t-shirt cardigan, good for summer, good for something to put over you if you're wearing like a tank top, and I really just want to kind of have more of that in my wardrobe, and this looks beautiful, easy, and I really like the look of this, so I'm going to be making one of these also. Next, I want to make a skirt. This isn't the best representation of what I have in mind, but it's a skirt because I wanted to show you a skirt for what I have in mind for what I want to make for 2023. A skirt. I definitely want to have some kind of skirt, like long, short, maybe a couple different ones. I don't know how long it'll take, but I think a skirt, a crochet skirt, would be a fun item to add to my wardrobe. Next, a dress. Now, I have had this yarn. It's like a real lightweight, I think it's a sport weight yarn for this pattern. It's Knit Crow Attic, and she has this dress pattern. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do this exact one again, of course. I like it. I've watched the tutorial, and I think it's something that I can do, but I might decide to do something a little different. So a dress is in the, I guess you could say, inventory for 2023 of things that I want to make for 2023, which I will probably say many, many more times as this video goes on. Up next, a jumper. Okay, I really, really like jumpers. They're cute. This is adorable. I have yarn for it. It's likely going to be a sport weight cotton yarn because it's more of a summery vibe. And I'm going to make one of these. I really want to make one of these. I think this is adorable. I believe, yeah, it's a free pattern. There's a video tutorial. I am going to make this. I am very excited to make this pattern. Not this exact color probably, but very, very close to that. Okay, moving on. Dog sweaters. I have 4 dogs if you're new here. 4 dogs. They all range from large to small, and I think it would be fun to get them, or to create sweaters for them, because it does get pretty cold, and we go up north a lot of the time because that's where Alan is from, and it's colder in Las Vegas, New Mexico compared to Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it would be beneficial for us to have those dog sweaters, and I can just make them for the dogs and we'll just take them with us. Last year for the holiday season, I made holiday Christmas collars, sweater collars for the dogs, so we could go to an outing for work, and it was a lot of fun, and it was cute, and it was very festive. So sweaters are up next for those cute little babies. Moving on, mousies, little mousies. Now, this isn't the only kind of plushy thing that I want to make, but we got a new kitten. Her name is Goldberry Lemon Biscuits. We sadly had to put our other cat down in October of last year, and we have another cat who is playful and kind of needed that partnership. So we got a new kitten, brought her home on the 2nd of January, and they're meshing super well. They're playing, so it was a good decision to get that kitten. and they love mousies. They love playing with these little mousies, so I figured I would make them some toys. Not just these, of course, but the little mousies. They really enjoy them. Okay, up next. Now, this is kind of a representation of what I want to make. It's more of mittens. I want to make mittens and possibly this matching beanie because I love MJ's Off the Hook designs. She creates some really great patterns that are really easy to follow, and I just want some mittens. I think they're really cool and we forget about them. I've forgotten about them anyway. So I want to make some more mittens. I made some last year, but they were really kind of like fancy, and I just want something pretty simple. Simple. Oh yes, a snood. If you have not yet watched the Wednesday show on Netflix, there are a whole bunch of really cool crochet makes, fiber makes that are in the show, and a snood is one of them, and I think it's cute. It's basically just a large cowl that you can put over your head. I want to make one. I think it would just be a really cool thing to have, especially here it gets pretty windy, so this would be a good garment to have for the windier times of the year. And I think this is the last one. These are fingerless gloves. I just really want to have some of these because I like to go running. It's a little cold right now and I haven't gone in quite some time, but these are helpful to have while running because it does keep your hands warm, and I just really want to have some of these. These look really cute and simple. Oh, this wasn't the last one. Socks. I want to make some socks. I feel like socks are one of those things that I forget about because they seem so intimidating to me, but my friend actually made this pattern herself and she really liked it and she sent it to me, and I was like, well, I need to make some of those too because they're cute. I like the design on them. I really like these and I'm gonna make some. And I believe, yep, this is our last one here. This is a skull shawl. Now, it's not exactly the one that I want to make. I saw a skull scarf that I want to make with one of these Pound of Loves. It's not this color, but I have one that's claret. It's this like nice dark purple that I want to make it's a skull scarf shawl type thing. I want to make that, but that'll be later in the year, kind of around Halloween time. I want to make one of those, and it's just something I wanted to make last year, but I didn't get a chance to do it, so I'm going to do it this year. I feel like it's beneficial to make these ahead of time so that it's easier to kind of stay on track. I've learned, at least from last year. So I'm really excited to get into a lot of new things, stuff that I haven't tried before, and expand my knowledge in the crochet realm. Now, I do still have a whole bunch of projects that I did not finish last year. I've finished a lot from this year. So again, if you want to go check out my Instagram, some stuff is there if you want to go take a look at it. And I still need to finish a cardigan, well, several cardigans. I've started more sweaters like this because I love this sweater. I love the pattern, and the yarns that I've been using are from Homebody yarn. They're the Winter Glow. I'll link those below for you. And wow, they're just, it's so fun. Just the color pooling is amazing. I love it. But I have some cardigans, some sweaters, some blankets I still need to finish. I still need to work on my temperature blanket, which I have not touched since October. October 2022, I've recorded all the temperatures and I just did the high for the day. But man, I cannot seem to just like go back to it and pick it back up. But that's what I'm going to try and do for the rest of January, is finish some unfinished projects that are almost done. So the temperature blanket, I have this cardigan that I need to work on, then I have another blanket, a couple other things, not a lot, because I've started a whole lot of new things this month, so things that I didn't get to finish at the end of last year. Just want to kind of get through a few things so I don't feel so bad about leaving them in timeout and starting like 10 other projects, which I have started 3 new sweaters and cardigans. Yeah, 3 new sweaters and cardigans, and I just need to finish this. Like, this is going to be so beautiful. It's going to be oversized, perfect. I have another blanket that I want to finish. Yeah, it's been It's been busy and fun, and I'm still loving it. I still crochet every day, and I hope you guys are too. That is gonna be it for me right now. More videos will be coming, of course, so I hope that you do choose to stick around and watch these because I have a lot of fun things coming up. Hopefully this channel will evolve and I will evolve as a crocheter and my skills and everything throughout this year. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me know down below what you have coming up in 2023. Any specific goals? Are you working on a temperature blanket? Are you going to do one for this year? I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to do one because I have these lofty goals here. But I'm going to definitely do as much as I can of my 23 out of 2023. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get to all of them, but I'm going to try because it's going to expand my crochet palette. Okay, with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I also love all of your comments. They're so fun. You guys are just a wonderful bunch of people. I can't thank you enough for being here, for subscribing, for just supporting me by watching my videos. And when you comment, it does brighten my day. I read every comment, I reply to every comment, so thank you all so much for you being here, your participation. If you're new here and you like these videos, you want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit like if you do like this video. I have some playlists here that I will link for you if you want to go ahead and take a look at some of those. Otherwise, if you are sticking around, I will see you next time.